Hey guys, it's your host again of the Chomp Daily. Hope you guys are doing well. I told you I was going to make this into a series, and I meant it. But today I really wanted to go into a little bit more of an introductory guide into this, just so that you guys know what you can do to join us, etc. Just go over everything that we have going on. As I said before, this is a pretty big community. We have over 30 people involved with this. It's fun, and we continuously do just do stuff together here. We just catch Pokemon, we battle, we have our own little lore going on, and really I'd love to see you guys be a part of it. I do know some of you already follow me, so with that being said, you already know what my username Dragon Raken means, and that's what I usually go by. But I also want to go over just a little bit of what we are also about. Within the first video, I alluded to our Elite Four, and yes, we do have one. I'm the champion of the server, and even if you do beat me, I don't lose my champion title, so I guess I get to flex that. I'm not Leon and just lose my title. I will always remain champion. But if you beat me, though, you get your choice of a shiny legendary. And that's just the reason why the stakes are so high is because we have some very, very hard teams. Again, all of us are Pokemon nerds here. You know, obviously with me, I'm a huge shiny hunter, but I'm also a little bit within the competitive scene. So that's quite the stakes, actually. So, but there are also NPC gym leaders and champions / Elite Four in this game too that you have to go out and get just so you can just be access to more stuff. It's Kanto through Unova gym leaders. That's what I've learned recently. If that's all they have available, I thought it was 1 through 9 generation, but that's not yet. They have it within the works, but right now we're going to roll with what we got. And there's that little Ekans there, just trying to mess with us. But before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, thank you guys for the support. I know as we grow, you guys have just really made my life on this channel happy. And this channel isn't just for me; it's for you guys. So that's why, if you guys want a part of this, you want to play this Pokemon mod with the shaders and everything, just let me know, and I'll get you hooked up. But with that being said, we know that this is Draco Spire. I never went over one thing though. I love this entire spire. I built this completely by hand. Forever it took to make, but even though I love the entire spire, there's one thing I love the most, and it's my dragon heads. Now, I was inspired by someone that I saw online make dragon heads almost the exact same as these. I was quite inspired by them, so I made them. They're basically the same, and I find them quite nice. They actually add to just the aesthetic of it all, especially with me being favoring dragon or draconic Pokemon in general. And as you see, some of our team has changed since last time. I'm a full shiny team because I breed a lot of Pokemon. And with that being said, I guess I can introduce us more into this mod pack. So whenever you want to check, your PC from out here, like you'd see in Gen 9, and just pulling up on your phone, you kind of do the same thing here. You press P, and it brings you to here. So here's my big old box. Here's some of the Pokemon I've been breeding for. I don't have a Greninja, but I used my buddy Wizard's Greninja and got some eggs. And also my buddy Monkey. Shout out to those two if they're watching, since I know a couple of these are from them. But when it comes to these shinies, I bred for every single one of them, including the Lapras here. Obviously my Volcarona, which you can find more commonly within the Nether. But oddly enough, my Larvesta was in just a big ass desert. So you can find it there or the Nether. It's more common within the Nether. So I don't know if that's an update or an issue, but I know for a fact, that's just how I found mine. But with that being said, we got Ramses, we got Venice, we got Josie, Luna, Giorno, definitely JoJo reference, and then Thanatos. Thanatos I found via Kami, who actually helped bring this all together. And he is the goat of us all. So, with that being said, we're going to bring this here. This is my shiny collection so far. I found me the orb for our shiny Kyogre. Found a shiny Chi-Yu. We got shiny Chi-Yu in Minecraft before Nintendo gave us shiny Chi-Yu. Let that sink in. Anyways. And also here's the other one. I didn't want this one just because out of these two, so when I had the 2 eggs, so I had about 31 eggs. And egg 30 and 31 were these 2, and they were back-to-back shinies. I just chose one randomly, and it was just Ramses. But I do plan on using this Raoul and turning into a Lucario soon, just so I can use it for another method I have for a build for a Lucario. But also just like having like the baby versions, just so I can have like the full lineup. But I will use this Raoul later on. But here's all these guys. Got quite the collection, General Grievous style, you know. And here's my legendaries I found. Legendaries and shinies spawn a lot more commonly than you think. Especially when you look at your map, it's easy to see where they're all at. They're still really rare, but they spawn a lot more commonly than you think. So like within an hour, you should be able to find easily a couple legendaries, if not at least one. But before we go out and just look at some projects I just finished, I want to go over just some stuff with the server. We also follow our own lore. As I said, we have our own Elite 4 and Champion, with me being Champion. My friends Kami, Lich, Monkey, and Wizard are the Elite 4. So, you know, with us together, you know, it's quite a fun time. I would love to see you guys join in on that. But let me know down in the comments, you know, what you think about it. So I wanted to introduce you guys to the pasture block before we go on to see my recent project I just finished. This is the pasture block, as I said. This is what produces eggs. You go into here, you will place, you know, your Ditto or whatever, and then you'll place a random Pokemon like Aladon, so you can go get a shiny one, you know. And they will appear out here as you heard. If you guys want to see that, I guess I'll show it again. You can see a little bit of Duraludon's head there. I kind of need to move that out of the way, that little fountain. I guess I don't really need it, but it's like I wanted to be like nice and like give them like a water fountain, but I guess they don't need it. Like that, so I don't have a water bucket on me. I'll fill that later. Ain't no big deal. But you know, you just fill that there, and after so long, an egg will appear, and you'll take the eggs out, and boom, bada bing, you're all set to go. And you'll take those eggs, and you'll be all set. I know that there's a method that I want to do that my buddy Monkey does, and I'm going to use a funnel, just to harvest more eggs. But just because it does do it one by one. But we're going to go to the Draco Spider so I can show you guys a little area where you guys can save this area. And I want to show you guys a little bit more other projects that my friend Monkey's doing for us. So this is strictly the Champions Tower. Like, this is where you fight me only. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we've been working on together for the Elite Four. It's been mostly his idea since he's been just on it. I thought I had to do some more stuff on it, but that's okay. Okay, so it's being glitched on our homeboy Venice here, which that's one that they're trying to fix now. But we're gonna go to Leviathan Island. So essentially, we tie AZ into this a lot just because, obviously with the weapon and everything, we're actually building lore off of that. And my character, Dragon Raken, he has an ancestor named Heskin Raken, and he is a legendary knight that defended a kingdom that was on this island. It was actually quite a big kingdom that split off to these other islands here. There's actually one big castle here and had bridges that went to these other islands. It was one big kingdom. But after AZ's little war he did, most of the kingdom, almost about 99% of it, was destroyed except for this outpost in which Heskin resided. This was how he saw everything. This is how he protected his kingdom. After seeing what AZ did, AZ originally was under good intentions, and then obviously it turned out to be bad, and Heskin was under the impression that everything that AZ was trying to do was not bad. And when he saw that it was, he just secluded himself in this outpost and just let it slowly rot away, but kept it, you know, preserved. And now the Elite Four in our game is, including like my champion is keeping this place preserved. This is really the last piece of that kingdom. Everything else has been destroyed and washed away, so this is all that remains. I just finished this. This was very, very resource expensive, but it turned out amazing. And I think it's quite beautiful. So I'm going to show it off a little bit. And essentially, you know, you come here and like you can go read this book. You obviously put it back as the sign says. You'll see there's a whole bunch of overgrowth. This is just it's mainly like just like an old outpost, just for you to relax. There's also some sleeping bags on the first floor you can just rest in if you want to. They don't reset your spawn point, you just rest there. And this is a little library here. There's actually 2 floors, this obviously. There's going to be some books you can read just to patch up your lore on it, just so I don't have to go into it too much and bore you guys. And there's also a secret here on this island. It's under this entire outpost, but you guys have to find it naturally. I'm not going to show you because I'd like you guys to find it yourself. I know where it's at. I know what's in it. It's a little dark, but nothing like unsettling. It's just, you know, it's just a tomb perhaps, but that's beside the point. But I find this place rather majestic. I think I did a really, really good job, especially with how I swapped the blocks between withered, regular, and mossy stone bricks. Also just like getting like good angles on this thing, because this thing is very photogenic in my opinion, and I would like to hear what you guys think of this place. Down below, I think it's quite nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Ain't that a nice view, man? With the beacon and everything and the music. I will say, I definitely recommend getting yourself a Pokénav. You can find these either by a merchant within a big village, aka a mall. Excuse me. You swear I don't sleep. I do. Or by just random villager chests. You can reactivate it with the stone, but I got mine purely from a merchant. But you can easily just do it that way, or just find it within a village. I can also hear that. Well, I have heard that you can craft them. I don't know how to craft them. I just heard this from a friend of mine that's in the server. So take that as you please. But I want to show off this recent project just so you guys are just familiar with it. Instead of using our warp stone, which is kind of cheating. Which you can craft these by the way. They work the same as a waystone, but I use it purely for emergencies. Like if I get lost or something. Hey, there's Ladybug. I've never caught this one before. But I'm not too excited about catching a Ladybug. Oh look, here's an item block. An EXP candy, lovely. Put that there. And then we're gonna come into here. And a castle jub. Home base, but there it is. So this is what Monkey has been working on. All of us together have been working on this area with him, but this has been his main attraction. This is his main show that he's been trying to finish up. I'm not going to show too much just because out of respect for what he wants seen, but I am going to at least show you guys you know, just an outlook of his house. If you want to see, if you want you guys to see his house, then he'll let you know. Here's a gym, not a gym, sorry, a Poke Center. And you will see what that is in a second. It's just, you know, let you know like what we have going on in here. There's nothing in here yet. He's going to, though. It's actually quite a nice place. And then He has plans. He has plans. Oh, there's our giant Mimikyu as well. So this is the Elite Four tower. This is where you will fight the Elite Four before you come to my spire. There's also something else here I want to show you guys. I'm gonna keep my head down. Oh god, you're gonna see it on the mini map. Oh good lordy. He's gonna finish it, and he's also gonna have a Blastoise on the other side, but he's not done with it yet. But he's getting quite close. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Now, yes, he has been having... So everything so far, except for this, he has made from scratch, by hand, no creative. But this one he did do in creative. I mean, this is impossible to do without creative, unless you spend an entire year. And when you look at this thing on a mini-map, it goes hard, dude. It does. But it's not fully finished yet. He's made that well known. It's not fully finished yet, and it's freaking massive. But it's going to be a Blastoise on. Now, he still has to add, like, staircases and stuff to get up through here. But, essentially, you know, you got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. It's quite dope, honestly. It's so cool looking. After you beat the Elite Four, which he did say that he's going to place this warp somewhere else. And I'm telling him to put it up here, just so it's like it makes a lot more sense to do it, just so we can not have it within the way of the battle area. But yeah, no, he still has to finish this place up. It's not fully done yet, but it's getting there. It looks so nice. Try not to fall off. I usually run higher chunks, but we recently updated the server, so my chunks were just reset to manual. I'm not going to mess with it right now. And there's this. And also, one thing I will recommend, use kelp as your new resource, because when you turn into a kelp block, it lasts so much longer than your normal coal or charcoal. And then you come onto this warp pad. And then, you know, obviously I will probably replace it somewhere else as well. Close, but not too close like it is here, but that's okay by me for right now. And then you are here. I find it quite interesting, and to be honest, from what one of my other members that are in this server have said, which some of them may be joining here soon, just because I woke them all up, is that this place is quite intimidating when you first spawn. You will see, like, my home over there, since I caretake it. But it's like, I homemade it into a gym. This was when we didn't know if we were going to do Elite Four, and I just turned it into my actual home, since I'm not the champion now. And just comparing these two builds, it's just, you can fit like 100 of these in there. It's just impressive to me. But no, let me know what you guys think down below of what you think about all this. I think it's quite nice. I love this mod pack. I just love Minecraft in general, especially just with childhood memories and everything. Just so nostalgic. I'm just trying to get some better angles of this here. It's quite nice. Draco Spire. I wish I could show you guys what we've been working on, which is huge. Which is actually going to be the new spawn hub. For just for this entire game. But I would have to get Wizard's warp point for that. But it is quite massive. Like, it's something that we're all working on, and we're also going to spawn in like the Elite Four there, so you can face them once you're ready, just so it's an easier task than going to the end and doing it. But yeah, no. And I guess we can get all of our team out here so you guys can see it. What hard work and dedication looks like through breeding, guys. And I did breed my shiny Salamence as seen before with a Ditto, which also heightens you know, your chances of a shiny, just so I can get a more EV and IV perfected Salamence. They're all just vibing with me here. Looks like our buddy Giorno's really interested in us right now. But I also want to show you something with the Pokénav, which is really interesting. As I said right here, here's all the Pokemon you can find. Groudon's showing up a lot on here for some reason, which is actually really good because I would hope to find a Groudon eventually. And in fact, I actually have a Poke Finder. And I was looking up Galarian Articuno before, but we're going to do Groudon because I'd rather have Groudon. Because I have shiny Kyogre. We have to find the shiny Groudon if we can. It took me quite a while. I'm trying to get off of them and I can't. We're just trying to get off our sound. Within the next video, I'm going to introduce you guys some of my teammates here, some of my people that I, well, all of them are my friends really, but just like some of my Elite Four, just people that I hang out with on here a lot. It is quite late, so they're not going to get on automatically. I know that they were showing interest, and if they do, I'll upload another video like exactly tomorrow. I know I've been trying to get back onto a schedule, but I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be an ongoing series. I definitely love to get you guys involved, and just so I can actually show you some builds that I'm doing, keep you guys posted on some of my builds, and just really us just messing around and hopefully get into some Discord calls and mess around with everyone. We just have a big old fun time, really. I just really just want to show you this area as well. I have access to many other marks and stuff. These guys just give you like certain, you know, stuff. I think it's usually you. Yeah, so you can get a Poke Finder from him. Sometimes, yeah, here you go, Pokénav. You can buy it from him. Poke Finder, trainer card. Yeah, you get all that. And then, you know, Pokeball guy. And what are you? Okay, I guess it's, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And then obviously there are multiple floors to this, so I really want to show you what is all here, just in case for those who are interested. I would love for you guys to be involved. Just really to show you everything that we got, and we have a whole bunch of items here. Some battle items, you guys. You can buy some EXP candies. I found a lot of my EXP candies by just stealing. I'm just stealing from all the villages and stuff. But I have like bought quite a few other things. Here's some training evolution stuff, and evolution just in some general. It's quite nice. Actually, this is actually a really good mart, because they're not too expensive, and you actually can find quite a bit. And then up here is like a lot more of your, like your growth and everything, like your apricorns. And obviously, people just come up here and stole a whole bunch of stuff, as you can tell. There's so much stuff gone. And we're gonna do some hardcore parkour. You guys could loot this place, but I'm telling you, there's not going to be much left in here. Just because we've all looted. Oh, there's actually... I do know after so long, they do, like, the villagers do restock this. Like, they will actually, like, restock it, and it's just like, random stuff. And I won't take anything from here, just in case you guys want to join. You guys can loot it. And he's just trapped in here. I don't see what's in here. Nothing too crazy yet, so just let me know what you guys think below of all the builds I showed you today, everything about this new series. Just what you think of it all. I'm quite excited to get you all involved in this. So as always, be a chomp above the rest. You know how that goes. And again, I really do appreciate the love and support you guys have given me. I look forward to getting us to 500 subscribers here soon. And next video, I'm hoping we get into some battles, we get into some more action-packed stuff, and we get just more people involved. There's quite a few, like around 30. Excuse me. Oh my God. You would think I don't sleep. But as I said, next video is going to be a lot more action-packed rather than just giving you guys a tutorial. So I look forward to hearing from you, and like I said before, be a chomp above the rest, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back at you later. See ya.